ways, or just stacking on the corners.
Right. But for books,
So-
you can just stay over there and Midori will stack with you.
Yeah, I guess like you don't even have to move. Isn't that nice?
Right, we just stack with each other. And then White Flame, am I just DPSing it? And then Kotana is solo healing?
I think the fairy will solo
You'll
heal
heal him.
down.
Okay. Alright, good. I just want to make sure, you never know, so.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna
you
do
guys trust my life in the hands of a fairy?
it.
It's
Yup.
not so much as your life, so much as
Yeah.
value. Yes.
It's less of a value judgment of the fairy's capability and more value judgment of your life.
All right, here we go. The boss is definitely going to move.
A, all the way A.
shit. I'm turning around.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
That was my best run.
That went very smoothly in the beginning.
Let's
Alright,
ask
I
the
just
real
got turned
important question. How much was White Mage DPS?
It was more than 400.
Yay!
4850. 4900-ish.
Dang. Oh, more than 10 times.
That's true. I was more than 10 times White Mage yesterday.
Wow.
Your white mage was what last time?
He did about 380, 390 DPS.
Was he trying to DPS or was he just
No.
getting used to you?
Nope.
He was
No,
just casting
and not only
Cure
not only that, but like at some point he volunteered this like information where he was like, you know, you're doing really good on numbers, but you don't need to like try that hard to DPS. You could spend a little more time just like not worrying about overhealing and just like healing some more, Kanata. It's like
Okay.
that's definitely the kind of attitude you want to have for a progression healer, yeah. Here we go.
It's not as much of a problem now. But yeah.
Oh yeah, when this thing first came out and we were like actually hitting it in rage. Boss is gonna move again.
Rip Tenshi.
I had nowhere to run.
Be okay.
Oh no, too close. I'll go play the prayers.
Did you come back too early?
Yeah, I thought she started casting haste already.
What?
I blame the fact that I couldn't get my potion off during my opener.
I blame the fact that I was doing good.
You were doing pretty well, actually. Wow.
What were my numbers?
2844.
Oh, that's not good.
You were like 2600 last round.
Well, depending who died first, that can do the numbers.
That's true. What's the next topic? We're turning to not go off.
Yeah, well, I mean... Oh, thank goodness I didn't get picked. You don't want to... Oh. Good enough. Just hog one off.
Squares.
I am not going to go into a book unless I get no mark. So I'm just going to hollow through this.
Aggro? I don't want to do something about that.
Provoke and then shirk.
Oh god.
I'll shirk once we're done with the game.
Oh, got him. Nice.
Targeting.
Oh, that's not the right way to face.
Everyone in the middle?
Middle.
Did we get Limit Break 3 off before the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't remember. So worried about threat. Books. Ow. Books again.
Oh, I wasn't prepared for that.
I considered covering you, then I'm like, no, I don't want to die again. Blue, get on the blue.
Yay!
Direct hit crit. Those look really good.
I already have those.
Well, I do not have a ninja or monk, so
Yes! Wow, we passed with like several people dying.
that will not be in my top parses.
Nor mine.
I'm gonna guess I did like 73rd percentile.
I'm gonna guess 50 something for me.
Initial estimates do not look good, Tan. Let's see what it.
Oh, 28, wow.
Oh,
I guess
yes, the race car video.
I wonder if the warriors that have the really high DPS are the main tanks.
No, not generally.
Or we can go into 4.
Someone is killing their keyboard.
Well, that or it's a mechanical.
I don't know.
Raid finder. That's the word it is. All right.
Either what I have on my gear is like really off or something, because I don't know how warriors are getting that much deeps on that fight.
Most people say the highest
Yes.
parses for all the fights are like the team specifically making it so that that class is doing the best.
Yeah, but what you want to look at is like, what are people doing in the 75th percentile, right? Because that is good, but like not super tailored good, right? That's like kind of like, or even just looking at the 50th percentile, like average good.
50, 75, and 90 are the 3 that I look at. Just because it's like, even the people at the 90th percentile, they're probably not they're not the world's best or anything. It's just probably the best normal players.
Okay. So things on this fight. First is I don't have to pull first. For the first flares, we're going to each have first black holes. We're each going to have tanks and healers will have one of the 4 way markers. X-Death will be pulled to the middle, and the DPS should spread out around him for the first one. That's the Fire 3. We're going to go to our markers and then walk clockwise. So I'm going to A, and I'm going to walk until I hit B. And then once I'm at B, and the Fire 3 goes off, once I hit B, then I move sort of towards the middle-ish, like right here, this kind of like this far in, and then go the rest of the way to stack as soon as the second Fire 3 goes off. So DPS will be like kind of making a loose circle around X Death, or at least not stacking up, dodging black holes and stuff, so forth. Once the first Fire 3 goes off, they can go ahead and stack on top of X Death at that point, right? Because there's not going to be any other damage going in for them. For the tanks and healers, they'll also give tanks and healers a little bit more room to scooch in for the second Fire 3 explosion that will go off, and then we all stack in the middle for the Holy, which will be on one of the two healers. For healing on that particular one, in general, you want to, like, that's probably the hardest healing part in this whole first thing is the first black hole, because there's going to be those two fire explosions which are staggered, and you need to heal up and then stack for the Holy. Generally, you want to, like, use your largesse there and precast a med 2 and save your, like, a size for after the second Fire 3 goes off, so that everyone gets healed right before the Holy, and then you can, I don't know, Cure 3 or whatever after that. I don't care. There's not going to be damage for a while. For the second black hole, it's going to be similar but different. The two tanks are both going to go to A, and the two healers are both going to go to C. And it's the same thing as before. We're going to go clockwise. So the tanks will end up at B, and the healers will end up at D. This is because there will be one tank, one healer, and one DPS that get a flare marker. And as you know, the flare marker's damage is based on how close they are to the other flare markers. So we're going to have the tank and healer flare markers on the opposite sides of the arena, and then the DPS that gets a flare marker is going to run to A. So the flare markers will explode on A, B, and D. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Those are going to, during the second black holes when the Blizzard 3s are going to go out, so it's going to be relatively easy for the tanks and healers to dodge it, because they'll be dropping their Blizzard 3s on the edge of the arena, and they're already moving to drag the black holes. DPS want to stack on the second black hole. They want to stack on X-Death first, and then when the Blizzard thing goes, then you run out. Please, 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 please don't do like every fucking pug and have some, like, everyone just starts running around during the second black hole, and then you drop a Blizzard puddle right on the edge where the tanks and healers need to kite. That makes me sad. So that's basically all the mechanics that matter. Tam is going to take the first. We're just going to immunity through the I think you're D. You're D for
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, Tam's going to Holmgang the first and third Thunder 3s, and I'm going to hollow the second one.
By the way, we pretty much always use the same directions. So if it's ever like an 8-directional thing, you'll be southeast. If it's a 4-directional thing and it's tank healers, you'll be west or D.
Okay.
We just pretty much always stick with the same. Just depends what kind of mechanic it is.
And that is basically all of the fight, so let's do it. Make sure you have food.
You know, this is kind of a good looking neck piece. I just noticed it. I wish it was dyeable.
The necklace? It has a certain aesthetic to it. There are a lot of really bad neck pieces, so I appreciate anyone that looks like anything at all. jerk, please.
I can't.
Stone.
Wah, wah, wah.
I need to provoke before white hole goes off.
Now you just need to get healed. I will not be provoking until Fire 3 goes off. Ow, ow,
Of
ow.
course.
I will not be able to dash in.
Going to the middle, get ready, think about where you're going to be going for this black hole. I am on the wrong one.
I got killed.
What killed you?
2 fires.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna happen. For the white hole cast, are you moving to his butt as soon as the white hole starts casting?
No, because that's when the fire explosion goes off.
What I mean is, like, as soon as the fire explosion happens, you can run to his butt and hopefully
Yeah.
catch a Cure 3.
Somebody did some heavy hits, probably.
I have no idea who would do that.
That was my bad. I got screwed up because of the whole losing hate thing.
Tank village.
Fire 3 again, what a jerk.
I'll be okay.
Cover down. Cover down. Oh, come on.
Well, we can at least see the mechanics.
Oh,
Or I can just... Yeah, usually I run about, like, halfway in, so that if it's thunder I can run back out. Because he's a jerk.
It's completely impossible for me to maintain Grease Lightning if he does T3.
They really need to
And
give
Steven-
Monk. They just need to give Monk some way to keep a Grease Lightning, like even if it's on a cooldown.
They didn't even with it.
Alright, no slashing debuff at the beginning.
The main problem with it is that I have to get hit in order to maintain, in order to refresh my stats.
Doesn't sound useful.
I mean, I can use it on the Holy after we get knocked back. But it only lasts 60 more seconds, so.
Is the problem Milwaukee?
I should probably just jump off.
I'm that time.
I don't know.
I'm just glad we can jump off.
Yeah. Fast wipes are good. Not like I can't even remember which one it was. Was it like T7 or something? Not T7, A7, where like you want to wipe, but then he phase transitions, and you're just like standing around like derp, 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 derp.
When he picks
Can't
up
dive fast
someone-
enough.
And then he does like a 10-second cast time, so he's not attacking or anything.
Even when he does start attacking, he doesn't kill you right away. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not fine.
Arthur, stop. Yeah, just jump off.
Why is Sucky so weak?
I'm gonna drink real quick. BRB.
Because when you believe in it, you're a sucker.
I'm gonna get a drink too.
I look forward to raid night just for the puns.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm gonna pop up the ready checker.
Exactly.
That's the best answer ever.
I look like I'm puffing my cheeks out. And I'm going, mm. Why do I look so angry?
Like your Kirby.
Bye, Chang-Chi.
Can we just
No, that
jump
was my
off?
bad.
That was fine.
No.
Unless you don't have like
It's fine. We're probably gonna die anyway, so your logs don't matter.
Chang-Chi just jumped off. Around the edge.
I like to live dangerously. Probably should have used that second ring.
I'm trying to have more faith.
It's weird, you're the only one though.
Yeah, usually it's Tam.
Well, I've been less reading. Oh, you want to get the very edge. Just in case he's
Fire 3 stop. Dory, if you get close, I
Oh,
will.
I'm so dead, I'm so dead.
If you get close, I will cover.
Man, I can just spam Flicker all day and just do anything.
How many heals can you do, Jiangxi? So how many
I
reses?
can. Oh, how many reses? I can do like 3 or 4 in a row. My res costs 3,600, and I have 14,000 HP, MP.
Man, imagine if Black Mage got res. They could
That would
triple.
be nice.
They could triple cast res.
And then regen their mana in like 2 seconds and triple cast it again.
Actually,
Well,
if they were just in ice while they were doing it.
Yeah, triple cast is a 60-second, only 60-second cooldown.
Triple
So-
cast and swift cast, you could get 4
Yeah.
off in like.
And as long as they're in Umbral Ice, they won't run out of MP.
I mean, they get. Do they even get physic anymore?
No.
No.
Damn
Nope.
it.
Not that
Drain.
it does anything.
It's
They
the
can
best,
drain. That's it.
best cure spell ever.
I heard you like 500 hit point cures.
It's worse than a potion.
Except that you can use it more often.
Exactly.
How many times are you really to use this?
As many as it takes to keep you alive.
I wonder if there's actually any scenario where it would not be, where it would be better to drain than to just fucking blow it up. Fire spells.
I was nowhere near that.
Eat him up. Number 3. Oh, I accidentally used
What? I just got up from res. Screw that bull crap.
That's what you get for taking the trap res.
So, funny story. If you cover somebody, then they don't get knocked back. But if you don't have tempered will up, you get knocked back twice.
Do you really?
Yes, you get knocked back twice as far. It is insta wipe.
That was hilarious.
How far did you go off the map?
It was right off the edge. It was Dragoon level.
Backflip from here.
Okay, serious face.
Keep up the potion. It might have been okay, but
Now watch it, Sender. Stay out.
They changed that in the patch?
Change what?
I can't dash in.
You have enough rage or whatever?
I did. I used it.
Weird. No, they didn't change anything.
Not intentionally.
Why does it have to be on the south side? That doesn't help me at all.
Oh, everyone's stoned.
420, lol.
420, la la la. Provoke it.
And we're both going to what again? On that.
You guys are
buckle?
going to C. Go to C and then go clockwise to D. Drop your flare at D. Tanks are going to A. And then we're going to walk on top of each other to B. Thunder 3, stay
Get
out.
out.
I'm dead.
I hope you made peace with whatever it is that you catcalls, Bishop.
What? Totally had that up. So tanks go to A.
Let's go to A.
Like a man right now. Oh, jeez!
And then we just park right here. DPS pulls it to A. Well, at least I was alive to see it.
Come and see.
That was out of MP.
Oh, rip.
It's okay if
A
If
black
we go
hole did
little-
not kill me.
if we go a little further past B, but not too much. And it's
Well, it
okay.
wasn't a black hole that killed me, so.
So which marker is the DPS flare going on for there?
A.
And everyone else is stacking on...
Doesn't matter. In the middle.
The boss?
not in the middle, because he teleports to someone to do one of his threes.
Then C? Or actually, anywhere on the edge is fine, right?
Any edge.
So all to A.
Like that works.
Yep, and there's a higher chance he'll spawn at 8.
Like for that one, we actually probably don't need to pull it into the middle since DPS are gonna give A. So if we leave him like basically kind of where he is right now, DPS like when he starts casting black hole, well, tanks and healers want to start in the middle so that they don't have their black hole spawn on top of them or whatever. But anyway, let's just keep with it.
Isn't he in the middle so that he gets the DPS him and not plant our blizzard somewhere they're not supposed to be?
Yeah, the DPS are definitely need to stack in the middle. So I'm just saying, like the boss can be mid-ish towards A, so that when the DPS runs to A, they can continue to DPS him.
Ah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally spaced. Somebody just let me know that Ixion died.
So, yeah, Sky, if you're on the right side instead of the left side, you can hit the warrior with that. And that seems to be good enough. Are we really doing this?
I mean, I think we can see mechanics. We're not going to hit we're going to hit enrage, but like seeing the mechanics is useful at this point. Keep moving, Blizzard 3, keep moving.
I got it that time.
What the fuck?
Nope, can't eat 2 fires.
I think we got our stack timing down.
Ha! He petrified me on the way down.
Santa has a Pokeball.
Fire.
We cannot understand you, Santa.
Want to be the very best. This one's his DCing.
No, before
Okay.
that, you said something about him standing somewhere and hitting Midori with something.
Oh,
Oh, he says spices with Kanata.
yeah. Because you hit a size first.
Mhm.
That first hit can hit Midori if you're standing on the right side, and no one else is standing on the left.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
Yep. I think. What was
That's
my-
where Gabby used to stand.
Yeah, that makes sense actually, because I was like, I'm the B marker. Why am I on this side?
I'm gonna grab some water while we wait for Celenta.
Okay. He'll stop.
I mean, that sounded like some Star Fox speak right there.
Brown
Blip,
one.
blip,
Wow.
Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Good luck.
What about Fruit Loops?
Exactly.
How long have you guys been raiding together?
3 of us have been together for like 3 years, or maybe longer. I don't know how long.
That's like an eternity.
It's something like that.
It was like the first content that we raided together was like T9,
T6.
T6, T9 block.
Yeah. Second quarter.
Midori, that dance makes me wish that we had a dancer class. I would 100% play dancer if we got dancer. I don't even care what the mechanics are.
Melee human?
Well, if you played the 11 version, it did everything, so it didn't matter. You were used to it.
Yeah, you could pretty much solo anything with Dancer.
Within reason.
Ah.
Their sustained heals aren't good enough to heal through anything that hits hard, but you can solo level easily enough. But they're the only class that has
I bet
defense.
they have really cute glamours though.
Their gear is cool. It looks kind of like flamenco-ish sort of gear. Red frilly, and then blue and white frilly, and then the Empyrean set is brownish.
I kind of miss Rift where rogues could be tanks.
Oh, I can't try that on.
Sort of like Sith assassins or whatever they were. Yeah, I think it was Sith assassins in New Republic or Old Republic, whatever.
Yep.
Could either be a caster or an evasion tank. Except, oh wait, they sucked at tanking.
Yeah, except the ones in Rift didn't actually suck it. I mean, they were the worst of the tanks, but I mean, it was still viable.
Yeah, I played a Sith Inquisitor in Old Republic. It was disappointing.
What was the one with the 2 lightsabers?
That is the Warrior DPS offshoot. The Inquisitor has the double-bladed, but not 2 lightsabers.
Yeah, I
No
played
dual
the 2
wielding.
lightsaber one.
This is a we say lots of stuff and inevitably offend Midori.
Depends on how deep you want to go into some of that stuff. But I can always.
So, don't watch that video, Midori.
I don't. You know. I don't click on a lot of your videos.
No, not my video.
No, I mean not you in general. I mean not you specifically. In general, I don't click on a lot of them because it takes me out of Discord.
It kicks you. Oh,
Because I'm on my phone, so then I can't watch it and tell you what I think at the same time. I play with my profanity filter on, so.
I feel like that's
Not because I don't know the words exist, because I just don't need to, bombard myself with it all the time. Because I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure gamers only speak in 4-letter words.
Why not?
Yeah, the other ones have too many syllables. Oh, I didn't mean it. Well, I didn't mean it.
Wait, there are words with more than 1 syllable?
You know?
Syllables.
That's like.
Syllables.
That's what most of my students come to that realization also. Welcome to college.
See, but then you have to teach them that no, the list in the thesaurus is not a good alternative, nor is it exhaustive.
No, you can't. No. Yeah, no, I actually have like half a lesson on the thesaurus. Not like that, but like. And spell check and what your computer can offer you. And how you have to use common sense also.
I saw a shirt at the convention
Yeah.
I went to a couple weeks ago, and it was a shirt about a meme about Fight Club, except it was Thesaurus Club, and it said, "You shall not talk," and so many different words for talk about Thesaurus Club.
Oh, that's funny.
Slenta's internet completely proofed.
Aww.
Yeah, so he's checking to see if there's a known issue. If there is, then I guess you could come here. Took about half an hour to get here.
I need to go fishing.
Hopefully, maybe by...
What is a nice?
Get more fish.
What's a nice flowy kind of chest piece?
Flowy? What do you mean by flowy?
Like a frilly?
No,
I mean,
not necessarily. It could be frilly, but not necessarily.
Like big and
Goofy? Goofy?
I don't understand what you mean by floaty.
like baggy? Because I mean, like I would say that like the Eastern dress Midori's wearing is kind of flowy, but not like I don't know what you mean.
Well, like for instance, the Thavnarian bustier is very flowy.
Oh, so just okay. Well, there's that the Aoi, that Eastern dress. The I don't know about the Taos chest piece. It's a little rigid.
It's too
It's pretty
rigid.
stiff. Yeah. No, this one's pretty flowy.
Yeah, the Aoi is.
I love it on my bard because she sings so much. It's fun to watch. Again, though, I don't know about what you're wearing is kind of flowy.
Yeah, but what I'm wearing doesn't count.
I want that shirt.
It's awesome.
That is amazing. I'm gonna write that down at least.
I'm pretty sure that is.
That's a good one.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that quote on The Illusionist.
Hello.
Hello. Are
Hello.
you actually online, or is this like you're tethered to your phone or something?
I am tethered to my phone.
Is your phone capable of running Final Fantasy better than mine is?
It seems unlikely that it's not.
It'll run it, but your ping will be terrible, and you'll lose packets.
Or it will be better.
Or
Thanks,
do you have bad
Comcast.
internet?
Yes, he does.
Oh,
No internet is pretty bad internet.
that's true.
Also, his ping is worse from like home, like 50 miles from the data center, than it was from Hong Kong.
I'm the closest person to the data centers, and my ping is one of the worst.
Ew.
I think What the Fast might be able to help for reals.
You're probably right. I do need to look into it.
I have an account that I don't use that you can use. If you want.
Let's see if this works.
That reminds me that I need to cancel the free trial that I got yesterday. I signed up with a new email address because I didn't want to have to reactivate my old account and pay them money.
It worked really well for me when the servers were in the old location. Now that they're in California, there's not a lot of difference anymore for me.
Wait, did they bring back What the Fast free?
No, there's just a free trial if you give them your credit card information.
Oh.
It's like one of those things where it's like, it's free, and then we'll start billing you regularly once it expires.
You forget about it?
Yeah, something like that.
That's their hope.
No, there's an S rank. Too bad.
Is it a Stormblood S rank?
Even
No.
if we left, we're in a cross server.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yup.
I mean,
Are you guys all on the same server?
Yeah, we're all on Leviathan.
Ah.
But it's really hard to recruit from just one server. I mean, Leviathan is one of the better servers to recruit from because it's high population, but you kind of like exhaust, like people get in statics, and the only way that you're going to find someone at this point is someone who's either they haven't been raiding since week 1, which puts them behind, or their static fell apart, and so you can't really count on that.
Or they're bad?
Or they're bad, and that's even worse.
Yeah.
Like, pugged exclusively, and
is there a way? See if there's a way to turn down the quality on Discord. I don't know how to use Discord.
Yeah, it's amazing how much slower Primal is versus Aether.
well, I mean, like Aether has.
I was on Gilga, and then my buddy in real life, he conned me into coming to Hyperion, and then he quit like 2 weeks later. And I was like, okay, well, thank you for that. And it's like way dead. Hyperion's slow.
Yeah, like the other data center has like both of the highest population.
Yeah.
But then again, one of them is exclusively RP, exclusively ERP.
Yep. When I raided on Balmung, I got to know the entire raid community because it was so small.
I bet getting housing on Balmung is impossible.
That's their form of rating.
Kugane Extreme. Sorry, Shirogane Extreme.
So we need to white because I forgot to switch back to my gear.
I wondered if that was going to happen.
My fault.
It's pretty epic.
13,000 HP. Huh?
Wow.
Give me a second. I am testing my internet really quick. Looks like my router thinks the internet's back up. Well, I'll test it later.
I feel like I should check out the strange smell that I'm pretty sure is coming from the kitchen, but I probably don't actually want to check it out. It smells like someone is making like some sort of taco flavored hamburger helper with pipe sealant.
Do you live with
Sounds like a bad
roommates?
flavor combination.
It's probably my stepsister or her husband.
moving.
The time for that is horrible.
When you're done, Kate, for a second.
Please stack immediately after the fire goes off, so I don't accidentally run into somebody.
Oh, I thought that was boosted thunder.
Really, really screwed if that was.
Get away.
Well, that's not my aim.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
That's bullshit.
We're just gonna ride this out.
Oh, whoops.
Damn it.
Yeah, our balls were right on top of C for the healers.
And there's one on top of B for us too.
Yeah.
No, there were 3 on top of B. They're
Yeah,
like surrounding B on all sides.
it was terrible bad.
Oh, there were like no balls in between C and B. It's just that the healer ball spawned like on top of him. So we didn't really have anywhere to go. I also didn't realize that it was like on top of him, like when it spawned. In that case, do we want to like keep going a little bit? Do we want to do like another 45 degrees?
I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but like, if we go past, then I guess the melee would also have to adjust. I mean, another thing we could do is have like tanks and healers start, instead of being on opposite sides, we start on 90 degrees, so it's like B and A, and then just have to make sure that everyone's moving like full speed so that we don't end up running into each other. Or you can do it like
I'm
It's
waiting on the pole.
like if you do A and 1, and then DPS drop their, like, healers would start at 1 and go all the way to D. Tanks would start at A and go all the way to 1, if that's
Yeah,
what you're
something like
thinking.
that. And then because
And
like
DPS go to A. still.
So mine spawned like right there. And I was about to move when the ice spawned, but I actually got hit before the ice even hit me. For Skies, his spawned like right there. So he was fine, and then but it caught up to him when he got to Doom.
Alright, well, we can try healers start at 1, and this will work for X Death at least.
Does not sound like his son is willing to go to bed.
Doesn't like he's ready for sleep yet.
Until it exploded again.
Antonio's mad because you're still dropping frames, I guess.
Oh, is the stream dropping frames?
He says, as the only viewer, you should be trying to make him happy.
I got new internet and it's really bad. I mean, it's 20 megabits a second. The stream is only using 4. I don't know why it would be dropping
I don't know. Maybe he's watching too many things. He's gonna hear me say that in like 5 seconds.
No, if you actually watch the streams, they're not very good.
Mostly because you can't see anything.
Is it your hardware that's not doing all the frames? I don't know what you use to stream.
I use
think
OBS.
Well,
I
like,
think my phone reconnected to my Wi-Fi when it came back up. So when the Wi-Fi went down again,
Nice.
I unplugged it.
Yeah, I'm getting 30 FPS upload on OBS. I don't know why. Yeah, drop frames 0.0%.
maybe he expects buttery smooth 60 frames.
You cannot tell. Not on this
Yeah.
game.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I can tell when I'm not getting 150 frames.
Okay. But there's very clearly like less than 10 frames a second when I stream. It's really bad.
What is it? Your frames?
Yep.
You got a 1080 Ti.
How do you?
No, I actually have a 1070.
Did I deliberately cap mine at 60? Is that an option that I just left?
Yeah.
VSync.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right,
I mean-
everyone back?
I think that was the smart choice, but
59 FPS here. I mean, there's no reason to go higher. My TV I play on is set to 60 hertz, even though it can go 120.
like 30 would be awful, but 60 is fine. My ability too many times.
And this monitor is 144 hertz.
Blizzard 3, keep moving. Why? Why? I blame push to talk.
Oh, we can't miss. Oh, my ball is right next to me. Ah, that's where we go.
Nope, turns out I can't go that way around the ball.
Ha
Does somebody know the IP address for the server off the top of their head?
Not off the top of my head, but I can tell it to you.
It's 204 to 229 108.
My ping is 9. That's not valid.
9 ping. Or the 2.4.2.229.
Did that didn't type that
Is
right?
that supposed to be 204.2.229?
Yes.
That didn't work.
Okay, it's like 11. This is like less than a quarter of what it normally is. Okay, that's weird.
You're tethered?
Yep.
That's an amazing tether.
I mean, honestly, that's still like 5 times as long as it should take to get there. My ping really should be like 6 or 7. Well, okay, so not 5 times, but it should be like half of that. 4, 5, 6. That'd be reasonable if it weren't for infrastructure.
Where do you live?
Walnut Creek, California.
Oh, I'm from the Bay Area originally. San Jose.
Yep, I don't go down there that often. I don't know, I just moved here a couple months ago.
Oh, where from?
Seattle.
Oh, I just moved to Vancouver, Washington.
Otherwise known as Mini Portland.
Or Vantucky.
Or not the Vancouver you're thinking of.
Right. That is true.
Or are you filming a city? It's literally every city everywhere.
movie.
Don't worry, I'm in the right spot. Oh no, Midori's in the wrong spot. Wait, how do you do
Or
that?
black holes everywhere.
Well, that's why like I usually stand by Tylee because for some reason his area is always like clear, or mostly clear, and then I run to my spot after. Because I have time to do that before time goes off. I mean, if you're gonna be there, I mean, I can always move somewhere else, but.
So unfortunately, I can't find out very much information about like my connected stuff when I'm going through What the Fast.
You mean you don't trust
What do
the
you mean?
crap saying that you saved so much drop packets, etc.?
No, I mean like if you trace route while you have What the Fast running, it doesn't show up in your list.
Whoa.
R.I.P. Red Mage MP.
Nah. I'm fine. Totally standing in the wrong spot though.
Got this.
No problem.
Okay, I'm going to go see what the hell this smell is.
So there must have been some change because last week, or was it last week? Yeah, last week. I was able to get the, I was able to stay on him, no problem. This week I cannot hit Onslaught at the right time at all.
Okay, so I was sort of right. They're burning chicken in the oven covered in like McCormick Sriracha spice rub.
They're burning sriracha.
McCormick makes this like quote unquote Sriracha spice rub. It's not actually Sriracha, but it's chicken that's covered in it. And that's why it smells vaguely taco-ish.
The fuck game.
Alright.
I just got DC'd again.
Yep, Pokeball.
No.
This is like a repeat.
We need to send Salenta to Denny's.
The same Denny's?
To Denny.
No, it's this guy named Denny. He's just gonna go to his house.
Oh, okay.
Let me know when I'm logged out.
Does he make you food?
I mean, at least it's not doing the middle of polls, I guess.
Does he serve breakfast all day?
He'll hook you up with the moons over my hammy.
There's only like one Denny's around here.
Probably one up in Concord.
Thought you lived in the middle of nowhere.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't live in the middle of nowhere. Unless a city is the middle of nowhere.
I don't know, it depends on what state it's in.
It's in Michigan.
Oh, I guess that, okay. Because, like, if it were Wyoming, everywhere in Wyoming is the middle of nowhere.
Oh, or Montana.
Or Montana, or North Dakota, or South Dakota,
I mean, Upper Montana, like,
Most of Nebraska.
Idaho. All
Well, the
over
funny thing
Wyoming.
is the city I used to live in, well, not really a city, but the city I used to live in was actually Wyoming.
the only city
You're
in
out.
Wyoming.
It's like Garfield. Have you ever met anyone from Wyoming?
Yes, I have.
Wyoming doesn't exist.
I went to school for 2 years at Colorado State, and we drove up to Wyoming to visit some people once, and there's this forest that you drive through, and as soon as you get to Wyoming, the forest ends, and it's just plains.
My friend used to live in Wyoming.
It has the interstate that they shut down sometimes 3 months out of the year. Because it's perfectly straight, perfectly flat, but at like a 5% grade the whole way.
It's too much.
It's too much in the winter when it's all iced out. Like, you get trucks that just can't handle it, and they just like kind of slide downhill, but downhill is miles long.
Gotta rock them tire chains. Whenever I see Plenary Indulgence, I think George Carlin and Dogma.
Stop moving.
Yeah, got it. Damn it.
I guess that one's probably easy to hit because we just do 2 cure 3s.
Fire 3 stop.
Oh shit.
Bullcrap.
Pull him towards the middle a little bit.
Wait.
Holy crap, there's so many black holes around here. I have to go the other way.
I'm fine.
You got it! No.
Go piece the fuck out of that. Yeah, so he doesn't teleport out there, so we don't need to be at the edge for those flares. At least the DPS doesn't need to be at the edge for those flares. He stays in the whole time. Well, at least I'll die to enrage. That meteor does not waste any time.
There's like no cast bar. Well, you can't tell actually.
Yeah, he is untargetable.
So I can just pull him to the center for that one?
Yeah. And only the DPS with the flare needs to head out. 15k crit. He'll need to shirk when he comes back. Those two keep moving. Sure, please.
Oh, hell.
That was a lot of black holes crossing.
Well, considering X-Death is an a-hole, you probably died to an a-hole. Go through, stay out.
We did it. Nobody's dead.
That is literally the hardest part of this fight. Alright, tanks to A, healers to 2. Or 1.
Oh, that was a black hole. Son of a bitch.
A little further. Oh, 62. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I can't live through that meteor. It's 300k.
Imagine
Why
when it came.
why don't you see how high you can get your HP? You never know.
Not that high.
You just chug an HQ Supermax and Thrill of Battle and Defiance and I don't know.
Intervention with Sentinel.
Yeah, you have Rampart, Sentinel,
Cover?
Intervention, Cover.
Would those even reduce damage?
No.
Only for
Vengeance.
Exactly.
Get Vengeance on you too.
Wait, isn't intervention all damage, or is it just physical?
All damage. I'm pretty sure all paladin skills are all damage now.
So even covered?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Takes
Oh,
all
Lord.
damage intended for another party member.
Right, you can parry magic too, can't you?
You cannot parry, you can block though.
Oh, that's right.
If
Put
you
up
have shield.
shelter on for it.
Alright. Now all we need to do is that without dying, and we've got it.
That'd be rough.
15k.
Ow!
Fire 3 stop. Fire 3 stop moving.
I don't understand what just happened.
I mean, it looked like he died in the vacuum wave, but they could have just.
Yeah.
Well, no, you did die the back there.
You died the vacuum wave, but you also took a tick from the fire because you moved early.
Oh. Alright. My bad.
So you were too low to survive.
Yeah, 3 people got hit by the fire, and I only can illustrate 1 person, so I have
Get away from Tam if you want to live.
nice little thing. It's like 100 HP.
I'm gonna die to this meteor, because I earned it.
Earned it with tank privilege.
No, earned the right to die to the meteor. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have it on this poll. Do we want to, like, reset so that we have more time?
Nah.
Not yet.
Let's
One
do
more.
it.
One more. Then
One
we
more
can
poll, and then we can reset.
I don't know why you
I
guys
think-
are
I
skipping by. Just
I think-
reset.
I think we got it on this one.
No, we're resetting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, reset so that we get full duration.
I don't think the fight is 24 minutes long.
The second part?
Second part is 12 minutes, give or take.
24 minutes.
And you want to see the second part, and we don't want to have like 10 minutes of the second part.
Yes, exactly.
Does it not save your progress for that?
It does.
It saves your progress until you have to reset. It's like Faust.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
I did not realize that was a thing, though. I just mean, like, in general. Like, we have, like, 50 minutes left.
So,
you realize...
X-Death is the Faust of...
Yes.
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
They put him here.
Panda Faust.
He is not a panda.
I'm still disappointed. You guys are just like, oh, and then we have a panda, and then you had to kill the panda. Or you had to kill a panda.
There should be a DAT swap for it to swap it out for a panda.
Swap it out for the panda minion in the Chinese version of the game. Actually, do we have the panda minion yet? I think it's on Mock Station, isn't it?
Yeah, you can buy it. It's on sale.
I should buy that. In the
I
bird.
bought it because it's on sale.
I'll probably buy that in the bird then.
What did you buy? It's on sale?
The panda minion.
Oh. I might buy a lot of things.
Not a panda movie?
Definitely
I want
not.
to buy a lot of things, but I just paid for a huge HLJ order. Yep. I fucked up.
Good job.
What the heck? That was weird.
Trap res, bye.
Range DPS. Ride together, die together.
No, like it spawned like that was weird. I don't even know.
Kanada, did you take the form that we sent out?
No.
You should make sure that the people in the Don Maku thing fill out that form.
Okay, I will send that.
Who do you think, based off of your experience, has currently the most favorites in terms of favorite new character?
In terms of people who...
Julie.
That's not a new character.
Oh, new character?
There's so many though. I don't think there's a clear one. I'm dumb. Bye, guys.
Why did that only kill me?
Don't take this risk.
shouldn't take it.
No.
Nah, I might as well wait.
Alright, should be good now.
Don't do anything. Okay, good.
Blizzard, keep moving. Center 3 out.
Midori, no.
Yeah, I got like way turned around.
Oh, that's not good. Don't stand on town. Don't stand on town. Oh, shit. Stats.
You're dead. Everyone's dead anyway.
That's beautiful. That was a
I think if 2 people die for more than a couple seconds, we're probably going to be too far behind.
Everyone still have food up?
Yep.
So on the second black hole, healers should start at 1. Start at 1, and you should end up at around D. So you're probably not running too far.
Also, 2 people got hit by something?
Midori and I died because we had not been healed by something, whatever you sent out, and then she was in the middle.
I had the flare and I was like, yeah.
So we got
I
hit
turned around.
more AoE than we should have, and so we died.
Wait, what did you get hit by before that no one else did?
Nothing. We didn't get hit by some heal that went out.
I only did.
At what mechanic did you die at?
The flare
Flare.
killed them.
It was one of those things where like you got lowered by something else, and the flare killed us.
Yeah, what was the thing that lowered you? Because we're on the move, and the only thing we can cast are. I'm not sure what.
Well, I'll watch this time. Oh no. See, we're professionals. We're good.
I have never been hit by that.
Don't jinx it.
No, I've definitely killed people with fire. Why don't you stay out?
Yes! I got it! Damn it. Too close to my black hole.
Off the edge. Probably do if we get him up before the thing.
You should probably just jump. Wow.
Did you decline the res?
No. Just
Oh.
just jump.
Just gonna jump off.
If you res into his circle, you just die.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I don't know why I forget about Fire 3 sometimes. Like, I've never killed or even hit anybody with the Protean Wave.
Stop.
Oh, someone took my ball.
Get your positions. Get ready to go. Start looking.
Chinese go, no boss.
Oh, fucking interrupted it, that's right.
If you want, I can cover you during that. My cover's back up for that.
That doesn't really seem like a solution, but
It sounds like a perfectly fine solution if it works. I'm not gonna die to meteor.
Will you die to 2 meteors? Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, I also have like Sentinel and Rampart. I don't use those at all during this fight.
I've started using Vengeance just to increase the damage I do.
Mm-hmm.
It might be good to use something during when you have Black Hole, right before that cast, so we don't have to do as many single target kills.
Yeah, that would be a big deal.
And other than that, yeah, I guess you could just like cover intervention, Salento.
The problem is Black Hole is not damage; it's hit point reduction. It will do exactly half your health.
His autos at the start of Black Hole are kind of a pain. That would be the only thing. Other than that, it's all just kind of not a big deal.
The AoE on the Black Hole is whatever. It's the like 60,000 damage he does before Black Hole cast. Really annoying.
his actual auto attacks, yeah.
Yeah, see, look how much damage they can even with that. 9,000.
I mean, ain't that much damage in normal.
With Vengeance on? I don't think so. If you look at that without Vengeance on, his next hit will
I mean,
doesn't
normal auto attacks do fuckload in normal. That's the only thing that actually hurts.
Okay, by the way, for a while.
Does your 3 keep moving?
Right here? Ooh. Oh yeah,
Oh, that's beautiful.
that's amazing.
I took one of those.
Yeah, you can wait until after the meteor has started casting too.
No, I was too close to you. I took one of the thunders.
No, that's oops. Always when I'm doing so well, my DPS.
Nope, that was a bad idea.
It hurts so good.
Alright, for realsies.
Done with your stay out. What? What?
Fuck this noise.
Like those two things. Oh, that's bad.
Keep moving.
Make sure you're like basically.
Cover me.
Ah, 59%. 59%.
Did we make it though?
We're not dead yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
We made it.
We made it.
Yes.
Yeah, that second potion I drank, that made the difference, right? No, I did shit, like, I fucked up. That fucking Thunder 3 ruined me. Ruined my orange parse.
So do we have a real poll after this? Or does the fight immediately start?
Oh no,
Immediately
he does not engage us.
Maybe we should back up to the sea.
Awesome.
He will tear through this space vagina.
So cool. Oh my.
Wait, he aggroed me.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he immediately begins.
What the heck?
Okay.
Take that!
that is
Take that, all you
That's
guys!
awesome.
What?
that is your
Awesome.
introduction. Welcome to healing this fight.
He's just like, fuck you.
Okay, so Almagest,
You can pull this time.
The thing that we died to, that is going to be cast throughout the fight. Almagest is huge hit plus like the world's worst dot, and it lasts quite a while. So consider whatever healing rotation you need in order to accommodate that. In the video that I saw, there were definitely some cure 3s going out. Also, like pre-casting Medica 2 before the fight starts, because it's
Okay.
going to happen.
Makes sense.
Like that's the first thing that he does. Do you want to see what else he does? Want to wait until we just pull until we wipe on something new?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We only have 7 minutes today. Is Genshi still in the cutscene?
Oh, I'm not in a cutscene. I was in idle camera
Oh.
looking at him.
Okay.
That wasn't even a cutscene. It was something that he just did.
It's like mid-fight cutscene. Like, scene.
All right, get up close to him as soon as the fight starts.
Oh, my guest.
Be Almagest.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Why did I?
Yeah.
Arrow 3. That's the tank buster.
Okay. That's cool. Let me just cast Sucker like that.
All right, Delta attack. This is our first. Actually no. Delta attack is it is blizzards, fire, and thunder at the same time.
That's cool.
So in that one, you need to stack for the blizzard, and then you need to spread out, and the thunder's gonna hit the main tank. Let me see here.
So it's blizzard, then fire, then thunder.
That's cool. How in the world do you heal that dot? You just like
I'm gonna put down my little bubble, and then I'm gonna time a cure 3, and then insta cast a cure 3. Hopefully that helps.
but people die
And
in
then-
2 ticks.
Nice.
So like I said,
I think it's just getting used to it. That's all.
Okay.
yeah, that's gonna be like I wouldn't say easy, but predictable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So stack, spread out, and then pop cooldown. Insta heal tank.
Is that dot still going on during Delta attack?
No.
Okay, good.
No,
I think it's just
it's-
one tick.
No, it is 5 ticks. And 2 ticks will kill you.
Yeah, it's quite nasty.
All right.
So the first thing that's going to happen is the Almagest. Then it's going to be an arrow 3, and then the delta attack.
So how do we handle Delta?
Stack, spread, and then go back to DPS
Okay,
and
so
we'll carrot popsicle down.
No, this one isn't the. This isn't Tank Buster Lightning.
Oh,
The Tank Buster is going to be arrow 3, and
then
it's
what
just going to
is-
happen throughout the fight. I'm trying to find like. Let me just watch the video guide. I can't find a good text guide that is not like.
I think somebody said you have like 5 minutes.
Does main
Yes.
tank
For
still
this one?
get?
Just
You have
pull.
like 12 for this. Oh, 5 for July. Yeah.
Yeah, just pull. I mean, don't.
Pull and die.
Jinx
Wait,
is
hang
in
on
a
a second. Hang on a second.
cinematic.
We're here.
Let's be kinesthetic learners.
There we go.
Probably don't need that one much.
All right. So. Okay, so what they're doing in this one is they're pre-spreading. We're not going to try to drop the blizzards all in one place. Just have like a general area in this circle that is like your area, and then you drop the blizzards, and then the fire 3 will be on the DPS, and the thunders will be on the tanks. So we just need to like the tanks need to not be stacked up for that. So like I'll be on his right side.
Okay, I'll be on the left side then.
Yeah, and since it seems like the blizzard and the fire are all on the 4 DPS, so it should not like we shouldn't have to move for that. And healers can find a spot that people aren't dropping puddles on.
I was second late on that.
Oh, I should. All right, Delta attack. Make sure you're spread out.
Oh crap, I was on the wrong side.
Oh, and then tanks and healers get in the second one.
Well, we died.
Alright,
So-
cross off.
Rank Cross Alpha. That's gonna be the first like thing where we actually have to learn mechanics.
Do we need to mitigate it?
No, it's not. The damage from it isn't important. It's going to give us a bunch of debuffs, and then we're going to have to, like, based off of which debuffs you get, you do something different. This is like the fucking
Judgment?
disappearing act in A12 or whatever, where it's like you get the
Oh,
different
yeah.
debuff icons, and you
You go to
Go.
different spots and.
Mhm.
Mhm.
12, 8, 8, 12.
no,
Yeah, like
Oh.
judgment.
Oh, okay.
where he disappears and teleports and stuff.
So, it's easier than 8.
Okay, so
I could
Basically-
probably thin air and presence and take care of all the healing there with cure 3 bums.
Okay, I'll just get the first hit with Indom.
Yeah.
Let them.
Yeah.
you can also pre-drop a Sacred Soil on the pole.
Does that do anything? Is the dot based on how much damage you take?
Unknown. I don't know.
Okay. So if it doesn't, then it doesn't do anything.
Well, I mean,
Let's
you can try
find
that,
out.
I don't know. Basically, watch your debuffs. Once the Almagest debuff disappears, everyone spread out. That is a lot of aggro from.
I didn't even think about aggro. I wasn't even looking.
Oops.
I'll aggro dump but I don't know how did Midori die?
Yeah, like before.
He took like 2 ticks before anything even.
Yeah, before the first hit even happened, he took a tick of the dot. I'm very confused.
I mean, the first hit, the initial hit on it also hits pretty hard. So
Yeah.
The dot ticked before the hit.
we can start out the fight with a spread outlook.
Like a 15% crit chance.
It doesn't matter about the crit chance. It's just like for the
Just
initial.
any
hit.
mitigation. Yeah.
Okay. But you can't do the timer. Like I have to sit here and like,
No,
do the crit.
don't worry about it.
Spread.
All right, here we go. Delta attack. Ow.
Right. So it's
You
just
supposed
like
to be hitting those 2 fire threes, or are those because someone's dying?
that's probably because someone died.
Okay.
So it seems like just like the first part, right?
No, I died.
I died instantly. I didn't even take damage.
So like, how do you survive fire three twice? It's like not possible.
Is that like another thing where if you're below 50% health, it just
No.
kills you?
No.
Then it does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 blizzards, 2 fires, and 2 thunders.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the Grand Cross thing he does.
No. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm talking about the thing that we're doing. There's going to be 2 of each. So there's we need to get heals in between the fires and thunders, and people need to spread out in a way so that you can dodge 2 blizzard circles.
Isn't it just DPS goes and the tank goes? Because otherwise, like, we also get the blizzards. There's no way to, like, do anything between that. And fire does 80% of your HP.
Okay, so
We can do it.
either
We can do it. Obviously, we can do it, but
we want to either split the Thunder 3 like we do in his first phase, where we provoke in between them, or we can just like hollowed or whatever through it. For now, I would suggest we just hollowed through it.
for progression's sake.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to require that later to cheese some other mechanic, but that will definitely make getting through the first part easier, because the Fire 3 is going to, just like in the first phase, it's going to hit DPS first, and then healers and tanks. So there will be 2 Blizzard Circles. It'll go Blizzard Circle, Fire 3 on Damage Dealer, Lightning on Tank. Blizzard hits, second set of Blizzard Circles drops, Fire 3 on healers and tanks, and then a second Thunder 3. So, like, that's kind of a lot of damage on the tank, on the main tank, all at once, right? Because it's going to be Thunder 3, Fire 3, Thunder 3. Does anyone need to go? Like, don't want to make people stay up if they have to wake up tomorrow for work or something.
I can say.
All right. I'm going to eat cheap food then. No! Alright, I need to immunity a little earlier. Oh yeah. So the first thing that you get, this is the first rule of Delta Alpha is, or not Delta,
Grand Cross.
Grand Cross Alpha. Grand Cross Alpha is, hang on a second, let me repurpose this way marker. We need to stack on that because you get feared and you don't want to run off the edge.
Good to know.
He's also going to teleport, and I think there's a aggro reset. Yes, he aggro resets every time he casts Grand Cross. So we're going to be constantly fighting for threat throughout the whole thing.
That's a dick move.
Okay, the second debuff that you get is Acceleration Bomb. These are the dice from Susanoo or whatever. So it's gonna pick some number of people, and they're going to get that on them. You need to check to make sure you have it, so you're not doing an action when it goes off. Then you get either Allegan Field, which is just like T8, or Off Balance. So, Off Balance is if you take damage, you get knocked the fuck back. There will be an Allegan Field on 1 take, 1 healer, and 1 DPS. And then we're going to need to do the M. de Gooder charge, like from T10, where we have the tanks stack in front to mitigate the first hits of the charge, and the people with Allegan Field, the healer and DPS with Allegan Field in the back. So let's just do really quick. Let's suppose Tam gets Allegan Field and I get Off Balance. What? How's that? Oh yeah. So the way that we're going to need to stack is I need to be in front, and then Tam needs to be behind me. Pretty close behind me. Yeah. Then let's suppose Midori and Kanata also have Allegan Field. Everybody else needs to stack up in the middle, and those two need to be the last two in the line. So everyone needs to be in a line, and everyone needs to be, yeah, just like that. So I'll take the first hit, Tam will take the second hit, and use a cooldown to reduce the amount of damage that you take. I can also try to, like, intervention or whatever if this particular scenario happens. And then the last two, Midori and Kanata, need to get hit last. Shields are important for this because, just like Allegan Field, any damage that you take that is not absorbed by shields is going to get exploded across the entire raid when the debuff expires.
This music's fun.
All right, so let's go for let's clear those markers, but let's see if we can get through the first Grand Cross.
Whoa. Music kind of reminds me of the fishing music in 15.
All right, everybody in the middle. All right, so now we're going to do our little stack up in front. I'm going to be in front. And then stop moving. Whoa!
What's Flood of Knot?
Flood of Knot is the thing that we are stacking up for. That's the I'm the gooder thing.
Ah.
Should we just do positions for the ice and fire and lightning?
Yes.
Can we just start at the left and just go right?
No. There's
No.
fire 3.
No, as in like count off.
What do you mean?
There's 4 people that can be close and 4 people that are far. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like books.
So I don't think that's meaningful in this case, because the melee is going to want to all be in melee, if possible, but...
Yeah, so like...
And the 4 of us, the rest of us will move. Oh wait.
Spot 1 is right there.
Healer's staying in the
Spot 2
middle.
is right there. Is that far away enough?
Well, there's the blizzards that happen first.
Yeah, that's not far enough.
And also the radius on Thunder 3 is pretty big too. Like, I'm going to be right here as best I can. I should not be dropping an ice puddle. But after the DPS gets hit by the first fire, you're not going to drop a second fire. Yeah, it's about 5 yalms. It might be even smaller than 5 yalms. It's less than a Cure 3 radius. Actually, put up. Well, I guess you don't have to put up Shadow Flare, but like Shadow Flare is a 5 Yalm radius, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely smaller than a Shadow Flare. I think it's like 3 Yalms or so.
Huh. Then do we want to do like 1 carrot and then like Tam?
And I just die. 2 is where the ice is.
You can go back, right? Or did they happen at the same time?
They do not happen at the same time. The ice goes up first, and then it stays there for about 5 to 10 seconds. Probably 10 seconds.
The fire explodes while the ice
Is being
debuff-
put down.
while the circles are still on the ground, and then the ice blows up right after the fire. And then after the fire, a second set of puddles will happen, but that will be and then the second set of fire will hit the tanks and healers.
I see. Okay.
So like, what could happen is, like I'm watching the video and like people don't try to stay in and DPS the boss at that exact second. Like if we're all dropping the blizzard in the middle, like you can run out, and then as soon as the fire goes out, you can just get right back in on it. But that's like, you know, a couple GCDs.
You could do our 8-person positions across the game. Just like closer, halfway.
No, yeah, so it's gonna be everyone's gonna get hit by fire once. Let me go watch this again.
Look, there's definitely room for the 4 of us up there. So, Carrot is normally north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tam, what is your position? Northeast?
Yeah, that's usually my position.
So, we'll just do the closest thing we can to that, which is to say, Tam is at 1. Well, it's going to be an inverted circle. Because we're still going to drop it in front, the pedals in front of it. So,
I mean, that's about far enough apart.
I mean, it's 1, 2. 1. Whoops. Oh jeez. I'm hitting buttons wrong. 2. So, like, from left to right, you would go Tylee, me, Carrot, Tam. Because that is, relatively speaking, our half circle. That should be able to give us plenty of room.
Okay, I just don't want to be in the middle of him because I'm going to be dropping the thunder, and that has a wider splash. That's why I want to be like on the edge, away from everyone else.
I can just switch with Carrot.
Like, if you can have like 1 melee there, and like 1 melee there, and then like 1 melee on like Tam on A, that should be far enough.
And we can't. The problem is 2 is not an option. That's the whole problem because of the ice.
I mean, even we can stack. We can stack the ice anywhere. Like, if that makes it more confusing. Even have like one of the melee go there-ish. Or we can have actually another option is to have all the ice, like if we get right on the edge and then the puddle will be underneath him, then the DPS can spread out around the outside of a circle.
Well, the DPS don't get hit by the fire.
So I'm going to say that putting the ice under him is actually not an option also because healers still have to run out. And if healers, or do healers never get ice? Is that
he-
Ice.
well, I was gonna say you have to run out, and DPS are gonna be running out, and then we're gonna get hit by fire, and we're gonna completely lose.
So you have time after the Almagest finishes for people to move. Like, Almagest are gonna pretty much be right there. I can't understand. I don't speak robot, but
You're the robot.
I was the robot. All. Oh my god, this is
You are
like
the
that
robot.
Will Smith movie.
He just had a robot arm.
So we can do the Almagest thing, and then as soon as the Almagest is done, get into positions for the Delta attack, and then have the ranged DPS and healers spread out away from melee ahead of time. So, like, I guess if one of the ranged DPS wants to take the B side and one wants to take the D side, then the healers can stay mid-ish.
I've been on D.
And we'll spread after the first blizzard goes out, right? Does it make sense to drop all the blizzard puddles on 2, and then the first blizzard puddles goes out, then we spread and the DPS goes towards the boss, and then...
Well, that was the issue that we were just dealing with, which is if all the blizzard puddles are on 2, then there's not a lot of room around the boss for the melee. There's not enough room around the boss for the melee.
And the fires are...
Yeah.
Well, the fires go off after the second blizzard puddles go off. Because there's 2 sets of blizzard puddles, right?
So
So
blizzard, fire DPS, blizzard, fire on me.
the order it goes is the first blizzard puddles drop, they haven't exploded yet, then the fire, then 2 thunders on the tank, then the blizzards
okay.
pop, then the second set of blizzard puddles drop, the fire hits the tanks and healers, and then the second set of blizzards pop.
Okay.
Man.
It's not that bad, to be honest with you. I think you just need reps at it. That's it.
Well, okay, yeah, but we need to figure out. We need to have a plan, or
Right,
we'll just
right,
wipe
yeah.
here. So, like, what is our plan for melee? Are we going to drop the blizzards at 2, or are we going to try to do something else?
So I don't understand what the problem is with doing the 4 inverted circle, because if there's room on the outside, there's room on the inside.
I don't know what you mean by an inverted circle.
This is what I was talking about, where we have Tam at 1, me at 2, or sorry, Tylede at 1, me at 2, Tam at 1, you at 2.
That's fine with me.
Then let's try it. Like I said, I didn't hear anything that argued against that, so. Well, it doesn't work if you drop your puddle.
We can't have people moving until the puddle shows up.
Oh, is that my fault?
Maybe? I don't know. Though, for this strat to work, we need all the puddles to be onto.
Okay.
And, yeah, the DPS and healers run out in your respective directions, like east, west, southeast, southwest.
Makes sense.
Okay, that was my fault. I got killed. That wasn't me.
The first one.
All right, everyone in the middle.
I guess it was the first one.
All right, I need to be not in the front. Tam needs to be in the front. Don't move.
So the blue one is the knockback?
No, it's not blue. The knockback is going to look like a little gray icon of like an arrow and a stick figure
no.
dude going like, ah!
Wait, Carrot.
What?
Off balance means you need to be behind somebody, right?
No. Off balance means it doesn't fucking matter, because we're all going to be stacked up in front of it.
Okay.
Just means you're going to get knocked back. There's nothing you can do to avoid it.
What's the blue icon?
Because if
Okay.
I need to be front and I have off balance, there's no way I'm getting in front.
No. You have to be in front with off balance. You are either going to have Allegan Field or off balance. The tank with off balance needs to be the first person who gets hit. Because the tank with the Allegan Field needs to not... Like, whoever's the first person who gets hit takes the most damage. So that needs to be whichever tank does not have Allegan Field. The Allegan Field is the easier icon to recognize. It is yellow. Let me hang on a second. I can find this.
I know what it looks like. I've seen both of them now.
Well, this is for everybody.
And what are the purple and blue icons?
So that is
Is that for something else?
that is the next
Okay. All right.
thing. He's going to pick one of like a couple of abilities that he can do. If you get the pink and blue icons, that's going to be like Sephiroth. You know, where he has the orange and green thing. Only
Okay, yeah.
it's backwards from Sephiroth. In Sephiroth, you want to match colors. In this one,
do
you
the
want
opposite.
to do the opposite. So
Right.
it's technically black and white, but the icons are not black or white. They are blue and pink. So if you get the pink icon, stand on, like he's gonna have like a D4 in one hand and like a D20 in the other, because he's like a mad role-playing nerd.
Makes sense.
By the way, double attack hits very hard.
Okay, we can't run back in.
No,
I learned that.
Problem is the healers died, so we had fires.
Ah, you see the blue and purple thing just be on the opposite side,
Yes.
right? Okay.
And that will switch your wound debuff. So if you had blue before, you'll get the
It'll switch.
purple, and vice versa. If you
Oh, like in World of Darkness.
if you don't do it correctly, you'll just die. And then you won't have any debuff, and you can take either one.
So that said, Tyler, you're dodging to the outside, correct?
Yeah.
After the fires or after the blizzards.
Yep.
So this might be the problem with my plan, because I think Tyleek gets a fire afterwards that would kill me. Because I have to dodge the inside. But well, let's try it. I'll keep it down. See if I still die.
So bad. Yep.
It only happens if you lose.
I'm just dying because, well, the area I have to run is kind of the worst.
Alright, so I need to be the second one.
People are a little too close there. Like if you're in the end, don't try to stack too close. Right, because like there's somebody who has to be in the front, somebody has to be in the back, right?
Okay.
Don't think you can negate that pushback.
You
No.
can't.
You
You have
cannot.
to. Basically, we have to all get close, but not.
What is this?
So, if you remember Doma Castle, how you had the little thing where it shot the
Okay.
things in the direction? So, there's going to be 3 of those things, and they're going to move in the direction that they're pointing, and they're going to travel across the arena. There will be a safe spot. You have to find that safe spot. But he will also be doing one of 2 things, which is either going to be, I'm a firing my laser down the middle, or I'm a firing my laser everywhere except for the middle.
Well, that time if he was firing his laser everywhere except for the middle, there would be no safe spot.
I promise you there is a safe spot somewhere.
It probably has different patterns based on whether
Right.
what laser he's going to be using.
That time the safe spot was on the sides.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also getting hit by those drains your MP and your TP.
Yes, of course. Because fuck you.
Whoa! Alright.
Game over,
I'm
man.
jumping.
Like, I definitely.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Like, I don't understand the timing of this dot. It happens like before people take damage.
More than likely, the dot is like with the server ticks, and so you can have just bad RNG where the dot hits as soon as you take the damage, or it happens 2 seconds after, or like whatever the spacing is. That might be what it does.
So basically, hit the insta heal as soon as that cast mark finishes.
Right.
Okay.
Are you spreading an headlock before I pull? Or at least a sucker?
And you've got a sucker. I don't think that look is meaningful.
I mean, that's fine. Just Make sure you do something. The difference between a non-crit and loading the sucker is not that.
It's like twice as much.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but each tick is like.
no. The first hit is like 30,000. Each tick is like 10. 15. Oh yeah, Tam gets a fire.
I get a blizzard, so I have to run back.
In the middle, in the middle, in the middle.
No, but my point is, after your blizzard, you get a fire, and that fire kills me.
And then get on the correct side.
Ah.
So this particular one, this is the second tank buster. So the damage is split between the target and the nearest other player, unless you are sufficiently far away.
Oh yeah, I can see the safe spot there.
Yeah, it's the side.
It's over by B.
The
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can do different angles.
By definition,
Bitch.
if there's three lines, there will be 2 safe spots. It may or may not be a cross. Well, I guess there will be a cross to the one thing. Yeah.
Okay, so the double hit. The way the double hit works is it will split damage with the nearest person unless there's nobody close enough. The damage is proximity based, so it will you have to be far away from him unless you're using an immunity, and it has a knockback. So you have to be far away from him, but not too far away from him, because if you're too far away from him, he'll fucking knock you off the platform, and he needs to hit both tanks. So the correct way, in air quotes, to do that is to have both tanks stand in the middle, and both tanks get hit and knocked back, and you split the damage and heal up. The cheese way to do that is to use your immunity for that and have the tank be like right under the hitbox and have everybody else not be close at all.
As opposed to the tempered will cover cheese. Or I guess that doesn't work, huh? Because you take all the damage.
Yeah, you take all the damage and you take both the knockbacks.
Oops.
I mean, tempered will. I don't even know if tempered will works on that, but
Oh. It's a miracle.
and just a reminder, when he teleports, he will drop all aggro. So careful for like a second or two.
What did I get hit with?
Alright, find him. I'm gonna be in front. And stop moving.
I know.
And then get into the correct side.
So I guess this is why everybody was closest, because of the knockback.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, we actually need to get closer, because I almost got thrown off being right behind Tam.
Alright, that did unmitigated 65k split between 2 people. So, I mean, like 65k times 2. You did it, Midori.
You were in the safe spot.
What's next? Oh, the tank buster.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to see how much damage it took.
Only like 74,000.
It's just a tank buster, it's not that bad. That's not nice.
Wait, what? Oh no.
That pushed me back a lot.
I thought it was supposed to be the opposite side.
It also goes down.
Split me. No, don't let me die. 107k.
You could have hollowed.
No, because I used hollowed earlier.
Oh.
I use it for the Thunder 3s.
This is like 90 seconds into
Oh,
the fight.
shoot.
He's used
The
Hollow a
middle.
long time ago.
Arrow 3.
Now I die.
Someone's gonna die.
Oh, my gear just broke.
Delta.
Alright. Now the second fun thing.
Okay. Is this the one that we get stuck on?
Nice. That was
No. So, you have Grand Cross Alpha, which is relatively easy to do, which we just did. Then there's Grand Cross Delta, where we get to have compressed water. If you remember that, that's fun. But you also have
That one.
you also have Shriek from Melusine on a player.
Oh wow.
awful.
I like this already.
Yeah. So you have to stack up on the compressed water, but you also have to look away at the same time. And it's going to have some sort of knockback thing.
So it's the gaze stack from
From
Diablos.
yeah, whatever that. It was that was in Weeping City, was it?
No,
That was.
No,
the
that
thing
was
after.
The last one.
that was being scared.
Dunscape, that's it.
That mechanic nobody did.
Yeah,
Because
pretty
it
much.
never killed anyone.
Well,
I mean, it did. It usually just killed the person with the stack marker. Everyone
Yeah,
was
pretty
like
much.
blood bro.
Okay, so the 4 debuffs in Grand Cross Delta are compressed water, which does high damage and has to be shared with everyone who can. Cursed Shriek, which is a gaze attack. Everyone needs to look away from those players. It'll be on 2 people. Forked Lightning, which is damage and debuffs in a circle around the player. That player has to like not stack. And Beyond Death, which is you have to if you would die when you have Beyond Death, you instead survive at 1 hit point. If you don't consume the debuff before the time runs out, you just die regardless of your health. So if you have Beyond Death, you need to fail one of the mechanics and get healed up. And if you don't have it, then you need to not fail the mechanics. Yeah, Jiangshi has like 30k hit points.
Okay, let's do last pull.
Let me see your search info. You need to get your crafters to 60 so you can repair your gear.
Yeah, I know. I didn't need to for Heaven's Word, so I never bothered.
Do those Moogle dailies.
Or you can just kill yourself. It's probably faster.
What?
So one thing it is highly reliant on is Tyler running as fucking far away from everybody else as he can. Otherwise, we're gonna die.
So are you supposed to be on the same color or the opposite color?
Opposite color.
Ah, that's why it's killing me.
Oh, wait, what?
Bam!
Why don't we just do that?
Because I blocked and I won't always block.
Yeah, you have a skill that puts you on always block.
Go work, man.
That's not a good spot.
It still did like 60k damage.
Actually, can you shelter on it?
I could if I had. Look, I'm in Shield Oath. When you're in Shield Oath, you actually do not generate any gauge.
But we're doing a new thing.
Alright, look at your thing. Alright, I have to fail the thing.
Oh, both of you. There's two of them. Oh, and there's that.
And the lasers.
Alright, well, we should call it at some point, and now is only the time.
Yeah.
Alright, just need to get back here next week.
Just gotta beat Faust again.
But he's so easy. I mean, like, can you honestly tell me that any